Phumdi, floating islands, India. Venturing into the eastern corners of the continent, we witness a surreal, natural phenomenon where massive circular islands of vegetation float freely on the lake's surface. These unique floating landmasses are formed by thousands of years of decomposing organic matter, creating a remarkably strong, spongy surface. Local fishermen have built a completely unique lifestyle around these slowly moving islands, constructing temporary huts to harvest the rich aquatic resources. These unique circular masses are culturally vital as they provide a sacred, natural habitat for a highly endangered and graceful local deer species found nowhere else on Earth. The traditional harvesting festivals held on these shifting green islands joyfully celebrate the deep spiritual bond between the resilient local fishermen and the ancient lake. The hauntingly beautiful sight of these perfect green circles drifting silently across the misty morning water feels exactly like stepping into a deeply mystical dream world. As our cinematic journey across these magnificent floating empires comes to a gentle close, we pause to reflect on the unbelievable adaptability of the human spirit. Have you ever visited a community that holds on to such unique traditions while living in perfect harmony with the challenging forces of Mother Nature? Kindly leave your treasured memories in the comments below and subscribe to our channel for more epic and peaceful visual adventures. The Bajau lot, Southeast Asia. We begin our aquatic journey in the vibrant coral reefs of the tropical seas, where an extraordinary nomadic tribe has evolved to live entirely on the ocean. These legendary sea nomads spend their entire lives on traditional wooden houseboats or in stilt houses, hovering just above the crystal clear shallow waters. Remarkably, they possess a unique physical adaptation, allowing them to dive up to 50 feet deep into the ocean to hunt. Their local cultural wisdom revolves around deep respect for the ocean spirits, acting as the ultimate guardians of the fragile coral ecosystems. They live in perfect harmony with the sea, passing down profound ancestral knowledge of the tides and marine life. Through captivating oral storytelling, to the resilient sea nomads, the ocean is not just a habitat, but a sacred living entity that requires deep spiritual reverence to ensure their continuous survival. Uros floating islands, Peru. Traveling high into the remote mountain ranges, we discover an incredible community where over 500 resilient people reside on roughly 70 human-made floating platforms. These unique islands are woven entirely from dried reeds, tightly bound to form a massive base nearly 80 inches thick. Because the natural materials gradually rot over time, the entire foundation of their world must be meticulously replaced 4 times every single year. The cultural ingenuity here is astonishing, as locals use the reeds as traditional medicine and even steep the reed flowers to drink as a soothing tea. The traditional reed boats, crafted by the locals, are shaped with remarkable skill to navigate the vast waters while honoring ancient building techniques. They maintain a powerful communal bond, as families must work together continuously to prevent their floating homes from sinking back into the dark depths. Today, modern solar panels and a central radio station blend perfectly with their ancient ways, showcasing an unbelievable level of cultural preservation. Migingo Island, Lake Victoria. Journeying to the heart of the African continent, we encounter a densely packed iron fortress rising dramatically from the dark waters of a massive tropical lake. Covering less than half an acre, this tiny, rocky outcrop houses a fiercely independent fishing community bounded by extremely strict and complex territorial unwritten laws. The unbelievable density of this isolated island creates a unique microculture where hundreds of fishermen share every single resource in absolute proximity. Despite the extreme overcrowding, the residents have established an informal microeconomy where every inch of space is utilized for fish processing or lively small taverns. The island thrives on a fascinating blend of diverse regional cultures brought together by the highly lucrative local fishing trade. Living on this extremely crowded rock requires immense courage, as residents constantly battle fierce storms and defend their precious daily catch in total isolation. Ganvie, floating village, Benin. Deep within a massive coastal lagoon lies a sprawling aquatic city, often proudly referred to as the Venice of the continent, holding over 20,000 residents. Centuries ago, the ancestors of this incredible community fled to the deep waters because local religious beliefs strictly forbade warriors from fighting on the sacred lake. Today, this deeply spiritual foundation sustains a bustling metropolis where vibrant floating markets operate entirely through a highly synchronized dance of wooden canoes. The local folklore is rich with beautiful tales of ancient crocodiles that are widely believed to have helped their ancestors build the first foundations in the deep water. Modern fishermen here still meticulously practice traditional net casting methods passed down through countless generations to maintain the delicate ecological balance of the lagoon. Gliding through this magnificent water city provides a mesmerizing glimpse into a society that turned a desperate, ancient escape into a permanent architectural and cultural triumph. Which of these incredible aquatic traditions fascinates your imagination the most so far? Please tell us in the comments below if you could imagine adapting your entire way of life to survive exclusively on the drifting water. Koh Panyi, Thailand. Navigating through the towering limestone rock formations of the tropical sea, we discover a breathtaking fishing village built almost entirely on fragile wooden stilts. Constructed centuries ago by just 3 nomadic families, this magnificent floating settlement now houses nearly 2,000 deeply traditional and resilient people. The most spectacular cultural icon here is a floating sports pitch brilliantly built by local children using nothing but old scraps of wood and abandoned fishing rafts.
Let's go!
Community is deeply rooted in strong religious traditions, featuring a magnificent golden architectural structure that serves as the spiritual heart of the floating village. The daily call to prayer, gently echoing across the vast limestone cliffs, creates an incredibly mesmerizing and peaceful auditory experience for any visitor. The striking visual of these cultural domes rising above the vast network of wooden walkways creates a deeply poetic and unforgettable cinematic landscape